good, unless you have any questions or anything you want to discuss.
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah. You're subdividing one and then moving to two, right?
No, I'm not. I don't want to.
So what is that you're conducting?
A release.
That's 1, 2, 3?
Yeah. 1, 2.
Okay. The heart of the matter, everybody, is that this stuff, the best term for this is organic. I'm going to use that term a lot here. Because the thing has rubato. Okay, all over the place, this thing is open to rubato. And what's rubato mean?
To rob the tempo.
Yeah, that's exactly 100% right. Not sure ever anyone is actually given the complete. Do you take Italian? Do you speak Italian?
No.
Oh, interesting. Because usually, I was a little worried here when there was dead silence, because that's right. We understand it means slow down a little bit or speed up. It means move the tempo just a little bit. Okay, it means you have some freedom to take more time. The literal Italian translation does mean robbed, rubato, and Casals says that if we take time on one beat, this is a matter cannot be created or destroyed kind of thing. If we take time from one beat, we have to give the time back somewhere else. Casal's student noted that when you saw Casal perform the Dvorak cello concerto, you thought his recording time must be significantly longer than everybody else's that's ever recorded the piece, because he lavished in so many of the cadences. He lavished in so many of the moments for aesthetics and drama in this great work for the cello. When they went to compare it, they were shocked to find that it's right on the money and even shorter than many of the other recordings of the work that he was aware of, that this student of Casal's. And when he asked the master teacher about it, this is what the master teacher said: yeah, I take a lot of time on this or that. I like these moments. I like to accentuate. I like to pause. I like to give. But then I move forward in equal measure as we continue on. You know, when we take that moment, we have to give back the robbed element there. When we create rubato, when we rallentando, ritardando, when we move these things, when we accelerando, in the other sense of this, unless we have a subito, and even sometimes in those cases, but I won't get too far into that tangent, they have to be connected to the previous tempo in a recognizable and a predictable, this is the term I'm using, the sense I'm using the term organic way. Okay, so I think part of the issue in the last measure, Caitlin, was that I couldn't tell, it didn't seem to me that your speed, your ictus in the last bar was logically quarter notes or logically eighth notes.
Okay.
Okay, you were subdividing the bar previous, yes?
Yes.
And then I thought you were trying to continue to decel even further, and that they weren't going with you. I thought you were trying to show 1 and 2, but you were showing 1, 2, 3, weren't you?
Yeah.
Right. So
with a release on
say what?
2. Like, I'm doing a release on 2. Because everyone releases on 2.
So you're not giving a 3, but you're kind of giving a 3, but your 3 is acting as a release.
No, but not doing it right.
That was a question, that wasn't a statement.
I don't know.
Okay, let's do it. So the summary is, when we mess with tempo, let's try to make sure that it has the characteristic of a ball rolling downhill or a ball rolling on the flat ground. Ball rolling downhill would speed up in a predictable manner.
Okay.
It would speed up in a logical manner. If I rolled a tennis ball across the floor, it would slow down in a predictable manner. There wouldn't be spits and starts. Okay? This time I was trying to just check myself, and you went dee da dee dee da dee da. If you're going to move back to the single time, it needs to be dee da dee da dee da. Right? If the bouncing ball, if the metronome continues, dee da dee dee da dee da dee da.
Okay.
Or dee da dee dee da dee da dee. If you continue with the eighth note. Does that make sense? Right? Okay, thanks for being first. Okay? There's always a lot of stuff to discuss. So,